You're looking at what is probably the safest place in the whole of the Middle East. That is the Dome of the Rock. Next to it is the Al-Aqsa Mosque, sacred, of course, to the Islamic world. And then it sits on top of the Temple Mount, the site of the second Jewish temple, sacred, therefore, to all Jews. Now, there is no way on earth, or indeed in heaven, that the Iranians are going to fire their missiles against this location, but the Israelis have accused them of breaching the overnight ceasefire they believe was agreed with Donald Trump, Iran and Israel to ceasefire at some time over the next 24 hours, starting at around dawn this morning. Since dawn, though, there have been at least 4 or 5 salvos of rockets fired by the Iranians, some of which may have impacted in the north of the country, and they certainly did hit in the south, killing 3 Israelis. Now, the Israelis have said that they are going to strike back very heavily in targets in central Tehran, the Iranian capital. So at the moment, there are no signs that the ceasefire is going to hold. It is an indication, though, that Donald Trump wants to keep America out of any further escalation, having over the weekend agreed to operate alongside Israel to use those deep penetrating bunker buster bombs against the Iranian nuclear facilities buried deep in the mountain at Fordow. But it is not clear whether or not those nuclear facilities have been knocked out. But it is clear that following this very rapid escalation, the Iranians seem to have wanted to get back onto a diplomatic track. That may be because they want to preserve the longevity of their regime, and that precisely is why, for the Israelis, a ceasefire at this time presents them with a very awkward conundrum. They don't want to be out of line with the Americans, but they do want to carry on prosecuting a military option against the Iranians in the hope that there could be a revolution there and ultimately regime change.